My name is DC. I'll be giving you match analysis for the game of the United States versus Zambia that happened in the Olympics a month ago. Let's get into this. Alright, so I'm going to scroll to the first chance of the game. Yeah, it's gonna load quick. It's gonna load soon enough. So yes. Alright, so we have the Zambian player here. She has the ball. At this point in time, she can either pass it to her, or maybe if she's really feeling like risking it, play a long ball to her, because playing it to the keeper might be risky. Reason being, let me just put an X there just to signify it might not be a good option, because there is a player that is running. So if the pass is not hit hard enough, she's gonna put a goalkeeper in problems. So, excuse me. She has these three main options here. 1, 2, 3, and where does she decide to take the ball? To the touchline. I don't know why she did this. Oh wait, I forgot to well, let's just play. Yeah, let me remove that. Okay. She decides to take it to the there was no need for her to take the ball here. She put herself in pressure, and yet there are two of her teammates that were still able to receive the pass. Two, because these are the easier options. I'm not really counting this because it is a slightly more difficult pass, but it is still an option for her to play the ball there. And then now the United States take advantage because the Zambian defender slips. She moves around her, plays a ball into her teammate, and the funny thing is that she actually had a chance to lay it to her teammate here because the Zambian player was moving to the goal. So she would have had mainly an open goal to score to, but it is she was very confident. She took the shot first time. It hit the post. And I think that was one of the first warning signs for Zambia in this game. Alright, let's move to the first goal that was scored in this match. Oh, let me pull it back a bit. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to pause it in time so that I can show you properly what exactly has happened. Alright, so the Americans are on a break. She has the ball coming down to the byline. There is a Zambian player that is also tracking back because she's also following this woman over here. And then one thing I've noticed is that there are instances where it's supposed to go either for the ball or for the player. So what happens is that this Zambian player goes for the ball, but now in this situation I don't think it's very dangerous because at this point you're trying to avoid the American player, the American footballer, moving into this space, because if she moves here, you leave all this space for the American player to run into uninterrupted. So I think it would have been better if she just tracked back and just hoped one of her midfielders or any other of her teammates would have gotten the ball back for her, or just put this specific player here under pressure. Alright, so let's see what happens. She dives in for the ball, she misses, and then she leaves all this space over here. Yeah, somewhat. All this space. This is just a small representation, but this is a lot of space. And then now she has to turn back, which means by that time the two United States players would have gone very far with the ball. Let's let this play out. Okay, she takes the ball in her stride. I like this pass over here. Now, I think the Zambian players could have done something better. Alright, this part I've already explained. Here exactly. Because by the time this ball is played, she is onside. And look at all this space that has been left for her to exploit. This is just too much, and the goalkeeper, there's not much she can do, but I do believe they should have done better at tracking her back, or if possible they could have tried to play an offside trap. Unfortunately, none of the two was tried. Quality ball, quality pass, Oof, that was filthy. That was a lovely turn, and she took the shot. But okay, let's just take a look at how she did the Zambian players. That was the first goal. Let's move to the second goal, which should be played very, very quick. Alright. At this point in time, this is way too much space for her to be in. This is too much space. She should have tracked back quicker so that she could have at least tried to deal with this. Because the one thing you don't want is to give someone time. Because when you give someone time, a lot of spaces start to form, like this particular one here, where there are two American players, 1 and 2. This one is the main danger here because she is in between the two defenders and she is unmarked. Because at this point, no Zambian player is close enough to put a challenge on her. No Zambian player is close enough to put a challenge on her. We let this play out. Quality ball around the goalkeeper into the back of the net. That is just a lovely, lovely, lovely finish. Great, great, great. Once again, goes around the goalkeeper. Now this is the problem. All the Zambian players were following the ball, yeah? So now what they've done is that they've left this massive space in between. The line in between the two defenders is the gap is way too big. There was supposed to be another defender here. She could have done a better job at tracking in to be more closer to at least try to put a proper challenge for the ball. And then now let me do this and that. We let it play, and bam, sends the Zambian goalkeeper to buy chihuahua and mayonnaise. What you know about kiwama is suspicious. Otherwise, this was the United States versus Zambia at the Olympic Games. Yeah, could have done better, but at the end of the day, they tried their best. Zambia Kuchalo, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.